Hey guys, it's Isaac here with a new video. In this week's video, I will show you how to mod your copy of the Hydro Man attack set. This was a great movie and I love this scene from the movie, and the set is also really epic, but I felt like it could use a little bit more, so I have almost doubled the size of the set by adding on to it, and I will show you how to do that to yours as well. This whole section is the original set, and then this section over here is completely new and custom. We'll start over on this side with the original set and check out some of the new parts. As you can see, a lot of these minifigures were not in the original set, and I will show off the custom ones in a minute. But the other big differences on here are the chairs and the table. They're a lot less colorful than they were because I felt like they were too cartoony in the original set. Moving over, as you can see, the bridge doesn't abruptly end right here, it continues on, and there is also a little magazine booth here using the magazine that comes in the set, along with some other magazine pieces that I happen to have. Then over here is another building. This one's basically a copy of the original one, just with a few changes to the tower. This is a clock tower, different from the other one, and on the inside are some cookies. Then there's another smaller bridge over here with some more minifigures and an extra chair and a lamppost, but the design of the bridge is almost exactly the same as the large one in the set, it's just scaled down. There are many other small changes that I've made to this that are not big enough to mention, but were just tiny things that I felt would help the look of it. So if you notice any of those, you can definitely do that to yours as well. Since I added a large extra section on, there has to be some more underground sewer section as well. So as you can see, instead of one rat, there's now two, with some extra sewer pipes back there for them to hang out in. And in the original sewer section, I included an Easter egg, Indiana Jones, in his Venice outfit, because this reminds me a lot of the old Indiana Jones Venice motorboat set. So I felt like adding him in as an extra Easter egg. As you can see, he's in pretty much the same outfit, just a little bit updated for today's minifigure detail. Another big change I made was to the build of Hydro Man. I was pretty disappointed with the build in the original set. It didn't really look like the one in the movie. It looked like some sort of water tornado instead of a giant water person. And I'm sure a lot of you are disappointed by that as well, so maybe this will spark some inspiration so that you guys can customize yours as well. As you can see, it looks a little bit more like what it did in the movie. I'm not really going to go step by step on how to build this because I really just want to inspire you to come up with your own designs. I don't want you guys to just follow what I have. As you can see, it still does have the same Hydro Man minifigure. It's really only showing the head, but the full minifigure is hidden inside there. And it uses a lot of the same pieces from the original Hydro Man build. It's just a completely different configuration with some of my own pieces added in. Okay guys, here's the custom minifigures that I built for this mod. The first one is Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker. He's just a change of the minifigure that came in the set. I switched his blank legs to more printed ones, as well as changing his face, because I wanted to include the version of him that has like the masquerade mask on, and that was really hard to find a good head for that, so I just settled on the Lone Ranger head, which doesn't look great, but it's better than the one it had before, which didn't have a mask at all. The next minifigure is Brad. He's completely custom. I didn't just change him from an existing minifigure. His body is from Star Wars Freemakers. It's got the nice tan jacket that he wears, and his head is from Dr. Wu, who came in a Jurassic World set. He's just got a sneer on his face. This one is my custom Far From Home Nick Fury. The body is customized from the Winter Soldiers, and the legs are from Emperor Palpatine's minifigure, so he's looking pretty scary. Next one up is another customized minifigure from the original set. The Mysterio that came in the set had his globe helmet on, and I felt like there should be a version of Mysterio that didn't have that, because in a lot of the movie, he just had plain beard and hair. He didn't have anything covering his face, so I chose to switch him out for a different head and different hairpiece, and that actually looks a lot like the character. I also switched out his power blasts for these green pieces, which I felt like looked like his magic spells that he uses. They're definitely the right color now, and they've also got sort of a magic-y looking sheen to them, which I think looks really good. Next up is Ned's girlfriend. She's also custom. Unfortunately, I don't have Ned. He came in the blister pack, but I forgot to buy him. I really wish I hadn't missed out on that because you can't really have Ned's girlfriend without Ned. But her body and legs are from the Scarlet Witch. Her head is Ray's, and her hair is just a plain old city hairpiece. She's got a camera so she can take pictures of Mysterio or Hydro Man. Next one up is Happy. As you can see, just like his minifigure counterpart that came in a set, he doesn't have his goatee. For some reason, Lego left that out on the minifigure, and I could not find a good head that matched with his goatee, so I just went with a head that was similar to the one in the set. So really, this isn't super accurate, but it was as close as I could get, and if it's okay for Lego, then I guess it's okay for me. The last one is just a random policeman, and he's pretty much just running away from the water monster. There were a lot of civilians in that scene, so I just chose to build a policeman because every good set has a policeman. Hope you enjoyed this build. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.